Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great start to the week and the trading week. I had a pretty good morning. Finished off up about, let's just say, 8% on the day. Um, I was up 12, but gave about 30% back off of this trade right here. Just a big mess up, right? Because it's ripping. But so why I took this trade? Of course, over the weekend, prepping, noticed Bitcoin is running up. Um, Therefore, playing Mara previously, I understand the correlation between Mara and Bitcoin, so I was trying to get in on that. But this was a straight momentum entry. Um, I was looking for, because we broke out of the pre-market consolidation, so I jumped in on the morning print candle, ran up. It didn't do what I wanted, so exited the trade at a loss, right? Waited for the double bottom. I didn't take this entry for whatever reason. Waited. It broke out of this range. I entered on the second candle, thinking it might have been a bull flag setup. It faked me out, right? And on this red candle print, I exited the trade because I just sized in too heavy. I bought 20 contracts and just got shook once it broke below the 5 MA. Now, a really big error on my part was I didn't have the VWAP turned on. Had I did, had I had VWAP turned on, I would have stayed in the trade because I realized, now looking back at it, that this sell-off touched VWAP perfectly, right? And for those who don't know, VWAP is the volume weighted average price. It just generally tracks the price that the average price traders have been buying at, right? And you can see every time it sold off, it touched VWAP and went up. I closed this trade just because, like I said, I had too much size in it, and I didn't have VWAP on. I couldn't tell how far this down was gonna go, so I just got out. Right? I didn't want to look back. And now that I'm looking back at the review, it would have been a beautiful trade, right? Just an absolutely beautiful trade. Could retest what Friday's high, 2087. That's what I'm assuming. But definitely it's a stock that's going to be in play again because Bitcoin's roared it up. And we just went through a pretty nice sell-off on the end of Friday into a consolidation stage, right? But yeah, just an error on my part on Mara. Now let's go to what else did I trade? Ah, man, that's frustrating to look at. Okay, Q's. Boom. Q's, I had great trades on this one. Again, I mapped out my zones pre-market. I realized the range that it's going to be trading in, or it was trading in pre-market. I was playing the 455s calls. Why did I have 455? Just because it looked like it was at the top of a range from last week. And generally, if the Qs are going to run, it usually stays within a plus or minus 2% range, right? So you can kind of use that to calculate your own, your own levels. But that's what I took. And again, this one was a straight momentum play. Saw the morning breakout, took the first pullback on this little, on the 1 minute chart, is more like a pronounced bull flag setup. Entered on that candle. You can see there's a strong bottoming wick. Almost touched VWAP, shot up. Again, another momentum trade. Just rode this up, entered again. And then once price showed a little bit of weakness, this is consolidation. I could have just stayed in and added, but it broke below the 5. I was happy with I think I was up over 100%. Cashed out the trade. Alright, kept it simple. But if you were to look in at this candlestick structure, that's bullish, right? That the selling bars are getting smaller, the bottoming tails are getting longer, showing that buyers are stepping in. Right, so again, I had a good trade, but I could have played this one better. And then lastly, Microsoft, the softy. This one, oh man, I need to buy that breakout. This one was, I just sold my swing position because on Friday after the sell-off, I just waited towards the end of the close, and I recognized this consolidation stage. Right, it was a cheap play, so I had 10 contracts, 5 on each entry. This morning, notice that rip up. That right there is a straight um, reversal pattern. Right, so seeing that, dipped, got out. I missed the top. I sold it once I got confirmation, that it wasn't just going to be a quick reversal. Got out. Shoot, this one was like over 200% trade. So this was my big winner of the day, and trading on Mara took away, a good 30% of this win. But that's on my part, right? I wasn't set up. I was at the 5 piece. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And this morning I wasn't properly prepared. I didn't have all my, I didn't have VWAP turned on. That's a mental error. Um, but nonetheless, I had a good start to the week. Good morning. I'm thankful to be up, and just to have a strong start. Again, if you guys have any questions on this stuff, just hit me up. Hope you have a good trading day.